It's Cambridge O level, October November 23, paper 1, variant 1. The first question here is, in which changes do the particles move further apart? The first option is the heating of gas from 0 to 25 degrees centigrade. So obviously that is a correct option, because when we apply heat to the system, the particles will move away from each other. Second point, pressure is applied to a gas at a constant temperature. If you apply pressure at constant temperature, they get closer to each other. So wrong one. Third, steam condenses to form water. If steam is a gaseous phase, it converts into a liquid phase, then the particles come closer. Third option is again the wrong one. Fourth, water evaporates at room temperature. So obviously when the evaporation happens, the particles move far away from each other. So the first option and the fourth option is the correct one. So there we have the B option. Then data about the compounds is given, as we have hydrogen sulfide and phosphorus trichloride. Melting point and boiling points are given to us. We have two bottles which are placed together and in a container at 90 degrees centigrade, and one bottle having 1 gram of hydrogen sulfide, the other 1 gram of phosphorus chloride, and a detector is also placed over there, and two bottles are opened. Which row is correct? Hydrogen sulfide gas is diffused faster than liquids, and we're not taking on the basis of it, because we have 1 gram of hydrogen sulfide and 1 gram. So the second option, hydrogen sulfide, has a lower molecular mass as compared to phosphorus trichloride. Yes, that is considerable point, because sulfur 32 plus 2, so we have the molecular mass like it. On the other hand, we have phosphorus trichloride, and there we have the much more molecular mass. So the B option is the correct one. Substances can be element, compound, or mixture. You have to pick the correct option. Copper element, brass is not a compound. Carbon is not a compound. Yes, carbon dioxide is a compound, but water vapor is not considered as a mixture. And then the last, D option is the correct one, where oxygen is the element, glucose is the compound, and here is a mixture. Then the next is, the letters are given to you, and all the letters have their atomic number and atomic masses. X and Y both have their atomic number 19, so they are obviously same atomic number, same element, and their molecular masses are different, so they are isotopes. So the A option is the correct one. For fourth, doesn't need to go for the others. A student make three statements. Calcium ion have a positive charge, oxide negative. Yes, it is true. Magnesium ions and oxide ions have the same electronic configuration as neon. Yes, they do. Third, calcium ions have three full electron shells and magnesium ions have two full electron shells. Yes, when calcium converted into +2 and magnesium converted into +2, they have the same electronic configuration. So all of the three options are correct. So for the five, the A option is the correct one. Next, four statements about graphites are given. Diamond and silicons are given. Silicon oxide is given, sorry. Diamond and silicon oxide are both very hard and have similar structures. Yes, they do. In diamond, each carbon atom is joined with four other. Yes, they do. Silicon oxide forms a giant structure of silicon. Yes, they do. Diamond and graphite both conduct electricity. No, it's wrong. Diamond cannot conduct electricity. So first, second, and third option is correct. And according to it, A option is the correct one. For six, A is the correct. Which row is correct? Ammonia. Its formula is NH3, so wrong. Ethene. Its formula is C2H4, not 6, so it's wrong. Methanol, CH3, or yes. Methanol is the correct option. Propanoic acid, again, it is the wrong one, so C option is the correct one. Then for 8, compound is the only substance that form. So ammonia is reacting with carbon dioxide. So with measurements, which formula? The product here we have is that is B option, NH2C double bond OO NH4. So B option is the correct one here. Then for question number 9, how many sodium ions are there in 30 gram of sodium sulfate? So here we have the solution of this numerical. You calculate the molar mass of sodium sulfate, as sodium is 23, sulfur 32, oxygen 16. You have to multiply 2 into 23 plus your 32 plus 16 into 4, 142. It's mass, molar mass, and then you have to calculate moles. Moles is equal to mass divided by molar mass. So, and then we have formula unit, because we have two sodium ions here. So for that, There we go. So we calculated the moles. Mass divided by molar mass. Here we have the number of moles. And then we have, because each mole producing two ions, so 2 multiply with the value, and there we have 0.4226, and then multiply it with the Avogadro's number, and there you get your answer. Okay, then we have the next question here again. um it's three compounds are listed over there, and you have to pick the row which is showing the greatest percentage by mass in each compound. And there again we have the numerical which we solve in the way like this. There. So first of all, calculate the molar mass of each compound. For all of the three compounds, you have sodium thiosulfate, zinc sulfate, and copper nitrate. Then we need to calculate the percentage by masses. So copper divided by its molar mass, the mass of copper divided by molar mass into 100. Then for zinc, and then for sodium, and for, you can calculate for each and every. So then we get the answer, and the correct option here we have is the D option. So there we have, yes, there we have the D option is the correct one. Okay, these are the 10 questions.